everybody, welcome back. So we're just going to give a few minutes for everyone to log in. I'm just going to go and make a tweet and get that sent out. But I'd like to thank the people that are already here that have been sitting here waiting for this to start. So thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate that. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you have a Twitter account and you want to follow me, let's put up the banner anyways so you guys can follow. So there it is right there. Yeah. Sub to twitter.com/Canadian Maker Pro PR and join in the conversation. I post stuff up there all the time on Twitter. Twitter is my go-to for just sending out messages or whatever. You know, just having some fun. Someone designed Benji earrings. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Twitter feed. It's kind of cute. To the people that are following me, thank you so much for being with us. We got one viewer. I don't know who that is, but if you want to say hi to everybody else so I can see you. So, to the people that are watching, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Just letting you guys know that I do appreciate everyone that comes on here, not just people who don't, But like I said, I'm going to be working on the new logo right now for my website, and I'm going to stop this right now so it doesn't echo into the video feed. Sorry about that, guys. If you are hearing it twice, that was not what I intended to happen. But I'm going to send that off and just get that going. So Control V. And tweet it on out. There we go. Okay. So hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you guys are having some fun and enjoying this. So, like I said, I'm going to be redoing the VA3FUC logo. It's going to look very similar to the logo I have already. So I'm going to pull it up right now so you guys can see it. File. Actually, you know what? I got the picture right here. I'll just drag it in there. Wow. There we go. There's the VA3FUC logo. So what am I going to do differently? Well, I'm going to change a little bit of this. So over in here, this kind of weird spiky look. I like that for the CMP, but for for the VA3FUC logo, I think I'm going a little different. So I'm going to take that out and we're going to see if we can use a program and see if we can take the aspects of what I want to take from that program and turn it into a new logo. So we're going to go in here. Let's see here. We want edit, tools. Where are my files? Retouch, share, tools, effects, color, edit, home. Shoot, did they get rid of the fill option? There used to be a tools. In tools, there used to be like a fill, select color and fill. And that's what I'm looking for right now. I don't see it here. Creative. Maybe it's in here that I saw it a long time ago. Share. Effects. Filters. Sunglow. No. No. Temperature, tilt, hue, color balance. Select. There's the fill. Fill. Yeah. Okay, so I need to use the use the wand. Boom. Done. Fill. use this, and we're going to take the same color. We're just going to fill it in there. Yep, that looks good. Nope, fill. You stupid thing. Wand, select that, fill, select the color that I want, fill, edit fill area, apply. Okay, fill again. Now fill is, I'm going to use the wand. Yeah. And then we're going to go with this again. Hit it. Yep. Fill that in, and then it's done. Then I go to fill again. Perfect. Okay, done. So those two areas are now fill. So let's go into home. Save as. This is just going to be test file. So VA3FUC. There we go. Okay, so now the next one we want to do is we're going to bring in some other artwork into this picture. So these are the microphones that I use for another work I do on for something that I print every so often for 3D printing. So these microphones are what I'm looking for. And I'm only thinking of taking a little bit of the microphone, not the whole microphone, just a little bit of it. So I'm going to use the crop tool. And which one do you guys like? Left or right? I'm thinking more the left has a lot more blacks in it and has a nicer shade to it. So we're going to go with this one right here. And I just want a little bit of the stand. So we're going to go crop. Perfect. And close crop. And this white here, I'm going to do something with this white. Let's do some work on this. Effects, filter, color, no, effects, filter, select. That's what I want. Freeform, wand, select outside, and edit. Where is it? Cut. There we go. Perfect. Now file, we go save as, and we're going to say this microphone PPP. Be productive for once. What? I am being productive. I'm actually working here on this microphone artwork that I'm going to be putting into the VA3FUC logo. Mike. Okay, save. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Guess you didn't see me building the printer, huh? Okay, let's see what we can do here. Now we got this one here. So tools. Tools, effect, filter, edit, batch, retouch, create, share. Which one is it now? So what we want to do is we want to, oh yeah, it's in home, where I can do the image on top of an image. And what I'm looking for is that file. Where is it? Oh, I know how to find it. PPP. Where's my PPP format? Interesting. Okay, so it can't find the PPP file. Uh-huh. Oh, I have a good one, Jay. No, I built the printer, what, 2 weeks ago? The Ender 5, all put together and built. So, yeah, I had some fun building that thing. And yesterday, and I think 2 days ago, I did the Ender 5 board replacement. Luckily, no fires. I was hoping for a fire or explosion or something, just to make you hungry people hungry for more. But yeah, nothing happened. Unfortunately, I was kind of a little disappointed on that. But yeah, it looks like I have to go back here, and I'm gonna have to save this as a PD as oh, is it PNG? Might test, save PNG, go over here, go in batch. Oops, go in image, go into all image, look for PD for that format. So I'm looking for the format I need to, bring in this artwork to change it on the other thing. PNG portable file network. There we go. And where did Mike test go? Mike test. There we go. Boom. And that's way too big for the logo. I want to shrink it a little bit. And maybe raise it up a little bit. Hey, Andy. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just reworking the VA3FUC logo. So the only problem is I think I'm going to have to do something different here. So I'm going to hit exit, get rid of fill. And I am going to do some destructive editing, actually. Rectangle. Fill. There we go. Rectangle. Oof. Almost. It said being very destructive right now. Fill. And one more rectangle to fill. Okay. So thinking putting the maple leaf like that. And then we will go to home, go image plus, and we'll put that microphone that we have. Where is it? PNG. And put that there. Well, it deciphers from my other stuff that I do, which is 3D printing, which you guys already know. I'm going to do a video basically talking a little bit more about 3D printing, because I've had some people ask me about 3D printing as a way of, giving back to the community for you ham radio guys that may be interested in ham radio, may be interested in 3D printing, but are scared to get into the hobby because it is let's put it this way. 3D printing is not for everybody. I know that. You know that. Everyone knows it. But I want to bring something back to the community that the community would enjoy watching and would enjoy seeing. And let's maximize my picture, my view right now. So I'm going to solo here. So I want to bring the 3D printing into a light for ham radio operators, because I really do think a lot of 3D printing and ham radio go hand in hand. We're now seeing people like Hanas show you guys 3D printing. We've had Modern Ham show some 3D printing. We've had the Rayo Dude, Ham Rayo Dude show you guys 3D printing. All of them know 3D printing, but how long have they been into it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you that for sure, but I've been into 3D printing since 3 years now. I've been doing 3D printing, and I can tell you, like, a lot of these bed slingers out there are great machines, but there's some that maybe you don't want the bed slinger. Maybe you want something that's more free-forming. And I'll go over that with all the different types of 3D printers that are out there. So there's like your bed slingers, which are basically your FDM printers. You have your resin, which uses light to cure and make the models. And you also have in the FDM library something called Core XY, which is a different way of looking at 3D printing. It's faster. It's not as dirty as resin can get. It still uses filament. So there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages to everything. So I'm going to go over all of it in a video. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the first thing I would recommend, because a lot of people go, well, you know, if I knew this going into 3D printing, I would have bought a bigger bed. Well, that might not be in everybody's bank that they can afford to buy a bigger bed. Some ham radio operators might not want to think, well, I'm going to print a few items. That's it. So they buy a smaller bed. And I have no problem with that. You know, you buy what you can afford. And a lot of people tell me, oh, you should tell them to buy more expensive and get better and get bigger. And I was like going, nah, no one needs to spend a lot of money to get into 3D printing. Really, you don't. You just got to have the guts to do it. And building them can be a little bit discouraging. I'll admit, I have big thumb. I got big fingers. Makes it hard for me to get into the small little cracks where these little screws go into. It's annoying as heck, but once it was built, it worked great. So it's one of the things. It's a catch-22. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know. But the joy that you get from actually doing this stuff can be a lot rewarding than you think. I mean, how cool would it be to go around and say, oh, crud, you know, I just broke my back clip on my bow thing and I need a new one. Go into the library, go look on Thingiverse, you can find thousands of these replacements. All you do is print it, put it back on, boom, done. Away you go again. You got a new back clip. Sometimes you can build better back clips, believe it or not. There is a back clip for this radio, which is guaranteed a lot better. I've looked at the print. It's no different than the print than what I have already on here. The only difference is this is a little bit more deeper, and this comes out just the end part right here at the bottom comes out a little bit more. That may be better for people with bigger belts. Just saying. For me, this works like I like it. But I have printed like a stand just to put it into when I'm not using it that just stands in, like on a desk or whatever. I've looked at the amount I printed it out and it's pretty nice. But like I said, there's always these new designs that are coming out. Like for the G90. The G90 is a terrible radio for design quality. The knob on it is terrible. I had to reprint the knob so I can actually so there's an indent and I can now feel and fine tune what I want. And that's something I wanted on the front of this for sure. The stand on the back is something I printed because I want to be able to put it on a park and be able to look at it clearly without anything else. I'm actually going to build a Sun Visor, which is my next build. That's going to go on here. I'm going to take these screws and build a Sun Visor that clips onto here and just put 2 screws in it. And then you have a Sun Visor. I might get rid of these altogether though. Take those off and yeah, I'll see how the design looks afterwards because honestly, This thing is great, but if you're in direct sunlight, it's horrible to read the screen. So yeah, just some few changes I'm going to do to this to make it a little bit better. But yeah, the sun visor is the big thing because I really do think sun visor is what we need on those radios. When the sunlight's just way too bright and you don't want to turn up the screen, you're running off of battery power. It's not an easy thing to do, but flip down sun visor, or you can tilt it up because the screws are way it's going to be in. It's going to be like you can push it up or pull it down to mimic the amount of sunlight that gets hit on the screen. Something I'm working on right now. Haven't fully designed the whole thing, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream of me building it. But anyway, so let's get back to what we were working on, which is the logo. There we go. So I'm thinking that microphone is the best look. The other microphone I was looking at, which I'll pull on right now, was either doing this white one. Now, that white one doesn't have the same characteristics I'm thinking. Like, this looks like it's not one I would use. I'm leaning towards this one myself, but I think this one would be good too. And, for fun, I'm just going to change the banner at the bottom here to Discord. We also have Discord, so you can join the CMP family at discord.com. Sorry, Discord GG, and then to follow that link, and it'll take you right into our Discord. And there's an area for ham radio people. So if you're a ham radio person, you'll like that stuff also. Just links whenever I go live or whatever and do work. But yeah, I'm just doing some designs. So, but I think this more represents me. Not only does it scream microphone behind the Canadian call sign, but it just looks better. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the first design, which is the white in here and in here and in here, but I don't think it represents me. Like, I could put my face in here, that would represent me, but I don't think you guys want to see my ugly looking mug on a t-shirt anyways. Nor do I think anybody would buy a t-shirt with my ugly mug on it. Another design that I am working on for fun is a chart thing that I'm working on. And once I'm ready to release that on a t-shirt, I think you guys will actually like it. But I'm thinking for this one, just keeping it like this makes sense. Though I'm not happy with the mic placement, though. I feel like it should be over the F, but between the 3 and the F is where it will be centered. So it should be over. Like right there. I don't know. Since I have people watching, what's your vote on this? Do you think I should keep it here? Or do you think I should move it a little bit over so that the pole is under the F? It doesn't need to be, or does it need to be centered? Oh. Oh, okay. I gotta do one little fix. I just noticed it now. So we'll just keep it there for now. But I'm going to do a little bit of editing again. So we're going to go back to fill. You probably don't see it, but I see it right here. That area right there. I forgot to fill in that area. Oops. So we're going to take tools. We're going to take filters. We're going to use edit. Select. Take the wand. Highlight this area. And I'm going to take fill. And we're going to take this. I'm going to take that. And we're going to fill that in there. Now if I back out, It's not really that noticeable, is it? There we go. Oh, come on. Give me a wand. Yeah. Like, I want to take a pen and just go. That's where freeform comes into play. And I'm terrible at freeforming, but we're going to try that anyways. Why not? Heck. Oops. There we go. What we are going to do, we're going to fix this up just a little bit. So we're going to use freeform. We're going to go down and around. There we go. Oops, wrong red. Mm-hmm. Like, it seemed to make this smaller, but I don't know. So we'll go freeform again. Oops. No, we don't fill it with this color. And we gotta go edit, undo that fill. So we're just gonna take that out. Then I'm gonna go rectangle. I'm gonna take free rectangle. Then I'm gonna go freeform over here. And we are just going to do this. That's terrible. I'm gonna redo that again. Oh, in terms of here. Okay, so select fill. This program has some weird stuff. That does. Edit, go undo. Undo selection tool. What the heck? It was just happened there. Okay. For some strange reason, we got two holes selected. I'm going to go hit file here. Go save as. Test number 2. There we go. But what I can do here while I'm here, I'm going to go in here. Let's see if we can do that. Image overlay. So we can get rid of the to fill. Let's get rid of the image overlay and let's put in the new overlay that we have that we recently got done. Open. Like test PNG. Yeah, open. Okay, this is all cleaned out under there. So let's open up this. And we'll use batch overlay. Image plus. Oh, brother. Open. There we go. Much better. What do you think? Think that looks good? I'm still lopsided on where to place the microphone itself. Now, the only reason I'm doing both of these is on my Twitter poll, I asked you guys, what do you want to see me do more of? Doing more of this, or do you want me to talk about 3D printing? And I had a vote of 3 to 3D printing, 1 for logos. So it looked like you guys were more interested in my logo design. So I decided to do this video as for logo works. So you know what? I posted this out on Twitter. You guys voted for this. So if you aren't following me on Twitter, why aren't you? You should be following me on Twitter. That's where I update most of the stuff when I go live or anything like that. I like to let you guys on Twitter let you know first that I'll be doing this. The other thing that I've been looking at doing is going back and, well, I'm not going to be doing the tests anymore. I'm not going to be posting video of me doing the Canadian amateur radio exam. It's just not worth it. The viewership said you guys aren't interested in that, so I'm not even going to do that anymore online. I'm still going to be working on the test because I want to get my license done so I can be on HF. But it seemed like the majority of you guys didn't care about that, so I stopped doing those videos. If you guys are wondering why you're not seeing me do a test anymore, just saying. I don't know about you guys, but I think that kind of works. I know it's simple. It's kind of blah. But I think it's a good representation of who I am of amateur radio, and that, you know, well, if you ever see my mic collection, which I don't have displayed up here, I do have a couple of microphones that are similar to this microphone design. Sitting in a box. I don't use these microphones anymore. And there's a reason I'm not using this style of microphone. Number one, it is a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not dynamic. It's not dynamic carloid. It's a dynamic envoy. This type of microphone it is basically it picks up room noise and amplifies actually room noise and audio. It is a well-rounded microphone. I sound a lot better on it, but here's the problem with that microphone. If I use it in this environment, you will hear echoing, you'll hear fan noise, you'll hear everything that's going on in this room. And there's a lot of fan noise in this room. I got a freaking box right here, sitting right here on my desk, that is pumped, that the fans are on, and the fans are pretty loud. And one of my friends commented, he's like, wow, that fan noise is ridiculous loud. I'm like, yeah, it's the microphone I'm using. And after having a conversation with a few of my friends, they all went, oh, that fan noise is just driving me up the wall. How do you work with that? I'm like, I'm used to it. But they're like, well, I don't like that noise. So out came that microphone In came this microphone, which is a cardioid microphone. This is kind of like a studio. This is like what goes on, people making announcements and that type of stuff. And this microphone works in my environment. It is, now you have to get on top of the microphone. It's almost like you're chewing, almost like you want to eat it. And that's proper microphone etiquette for this type of microphone. Granted, it's not the world's greatest microphone for what I do. Another microphone I was looking at is going back to a headset, but with a headset, you don't have the dynamics. So with a headset, I just plug it in and I get whatever it wants to put out. With this style of microphone, which is an XLR connection, I can pump it into my XLR media mixer, and I can do some really cool stuff with this microphone. Like I can do this. And I can sound like this on the microphone and drive you guys absolutely mad because it is so annoying high pitch. Or I can sound like a demonic demon that's here to eat your bones and flesh. I can use this option and drive you guys absolutely nuts. I believe this is echo or choir mode. Or I can just set it back to normal. I have that option with this microphone to do like weird sounds. That's the reason why I like using this microphone in this audio set, rather than just going through, say, just a regular everyday headset. Hopefully, I didn't drive you guys all batty and made my listeners, make you guys want to walk away. But yeah, I'm just deciding like what would be the best look for this. I kind of like this logo. I think this logo kind of works for me. But let me ask you guys this. Let me go and I'm just going to go back to solo mode. There we go. What do you guys want to see from my channel? Are you guys want to see more me talking about 3D printing for the ham people? I know I talked about printing and making this, which I showed you guys how to do it. Showed you how I put it together. Oh shoot, my thing's all crashed. Let's try that again. I was just hung up on start mode. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is going through a walkthrough, building another one of these, but a smaller version. And I am actually going to make a portable one that runs off a battery for this. So the Pi Star will be in a case running off a battery. That's right. Just the case, just the machine, just the Raspberry Pi with the screen and battery. I think you guys might like that. Hopefully. And I hope to be doing that soon. That's going to cause me a little bit of wiring, a little bit of cursing, a little bit of saying F the world, burnt fingers, since soldering will be involved. So there will be some smoke and maybe some fires. Who knows? I don't know yet. Matters on everything. And it looks like my box is goofed. Oh well. Yeah, something's up with this DVM. It's doing some weird stuff. It's not even starting up properly. Okay. Looks like you want to be doing some work with this. Let's have a look. Let me go log into my router first and find out what the hell's going on here. There we go. Log in. I don't think my thing can log into the wireless network. Wireless. Basic. Show me what's connected to my router. Unknown, Google Desk, Occupy, Octoprint, I think that's why my yeah, those are my lights. I'm not sure. I think these are my those are the two flashlights. Yeah, I'm not seeing my programming on here. Oh, there it's the Pi Star. Yeah, it's showing us being on. Let's check this out. Okay, so let's see if Pi Star's responding to me. No. No, it's crashed. It's crashed hard. I might have to redo this. I was doing some contacts today, and I noticed that my audio is going all wonky. So I was kind of concerned that something's out with my Pi Star, and it looks like my Pi Star may have bit the dust. Which is such a shame, too, because it shouldn't have done that. Still fairly it's not like I abused it or anything. Yeah. Yeah, we're troubleshooting my Pi Star right now. So I pulled the card out, plugged the card back in, powering up the Pi Star. Let's see if we get any response back from it. Tip it on its side so I can actually see its screen. If not, I may have to cut this video short while I go and redo my Pi Star, which is basically which is wiped out the card, put the card back in, set up all my settings again. Ugh. But I think I have it in a zip file with all my settings. I hope. Download. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. I can go in the garbage. And so can that one. Delete. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm just going through a directory that has all my information on it. So I'm just seeing if I see it here. I see like a lot of for other stuff I was working on. Don't know I have it. I have to go digging deep in my thing to see if I can find it. But yeah, I don't seem to be seeing one. Pi Star config. There it is. November 2020. There's my Pi. Okay, yeah, I stopped my config file. Whew. I thought I lost my config file. Yeah, but it looks like I'm gonna have to redo this this whole chip. It looks like it's my config is gone wonky, and I'm gonna have to update it. I hate when Pi Star doesn't update and then screws up my Pi Star. But anyways, guys, what I want to call it. What do you guys think? I'm probably going to use this as the new logo. I'm going to save it and make it the new logo. So I'm going to go save. I'm going to hit. So I'm going to go hit save, and then I'm going to go file. I'm going to save as. There we go. So it's now saved. So this is going to get uploaded to the VA3FUC website. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, so this is going to be the new logo now. I'm also going to make a dedicated VA3FUC Twitter account if need be. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Anyways, guys, see you guys in the next one. And hopefully you guys enjoyed what we did. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.